I generally think of myself as an okay father, but somehow I forgot to teach my 2-year-old son what an owl was, and he thought it was called a wood penguin. Hey, no, your son is an innovator, a visionary, if you will. He saw an owl, he did not hesitate. He was like, that right there, that's a wood penguin. And you know what? That's what we should call them, a wood penguin. How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to Easy Peasy. My name is Baker the David, and today we're going to be taking a look on into r/Made Me Smile, the subreddit with the most wholesome stories. I'm sure you're ready to dive on into the video, so without further ado, let's go. I ran into a guy I played football with in high school today. As he's introducing me to his GF, he says, "This is John. He was the only popular kid in high school who didn't bully me. He was actually my friend." Just a reminder that people never forget how you make them feel. Now remember, if your pet does a big stretch, you must tell it, "Ooh, big stretch," or else you go to jail. No, this is true. I have a friend who didn't say it, and yeah, he's still in bars to this day. Hashtag free the homie. For 13 years, we pretended to be cousins so we could rent a home together. We were told to keep curtains drawn so neighbors don't know what we are. We recently bought our own home. Now we voluntarily tell neighbors we're partners. It's time LGBTQ families are normalized too. Aw, now that does put a smile on my face. Congratulations to the both of you. Shannon Bream, I need your help, Twitterverse. I'm trying to help a young boy who is dying. He probably just has a few days and all he wants is a greeting from one of the Avengers. If you have a celebrity connection, please let me know. Otherwise, could you help out with a retweet? Thank you in advance. Ryan Reynolds, I'm more of a reverse Avenger, but happy to help. DM me. Deadpool is definitely not the person they were thinking of, but you know what? If you're gonna have an awesome anti-hero, Ryan Reynolds as Deadpool is a pretty good thing. Do you remember when your mom would take you shopping and you would come home and do a fashion show for your dad who was half asleep on the couch and would give you a nod and a very nice for every outfit, or was that just my family? Good times. I'm at Petco and they found a kitten in the storm and put her in a little sweater. You see, now the kitten can not only be warm, but now it's adorable too. A guy in the store on his cell phone said, "Susan, I'm in my car, I'm on my way." So I yelled, "No, he's not," because nobody lies to Susan in front of me. "Yeah, this guy's a phony, a big fat phony." My mom made this meme, so don't let her down. "When you wear special glasses to protect the eclipse from your eyes? Oh yeah." Mom, I made that meme. Thanks, Mom. It's a good meme, lol. Hope it goes viral, even though I didn't put my name on it. Hey, well, I don't know if Easy Peasy necessarily counts as viral, but hey, you're here. That's pretty good. This just in Who Care News, I've lost 185 pounds, all over the last 18 months, so that's cool, I guess. What do you mean that's cool? That's 183 pounds. That's insane. It's an incredible accomplishment. You've come so far on this journey, and honestly, we all wish you the best of luck in taking control of your body. After being spotted eating sugarcane, Baby Elephant tries to hide behind a light pole. What baby elephant? Yeah, I don't see anything. What are you guys talking about? Baby elephant, that's a light pole. What are you, some kind of weirdo? I lost my dad at Walmart and ended up finding him in the garden section watering the plants. Dad? Hey, 1 second, kid. These azaleas are a little thirsty. Got a random FaceTime call just now. I answered. It was a baby. He was playing on his mom's phone and was typing numbers and called me. It made my night, honestly. Dude was just sitting on his phone. He picks it up. Hello? Oh, Mr. Baby, I'm sorry, I'll get that work to you out by Friday. So we made history again, being the first black-owned coffee brand in the state of Pennsylvania to be placed in a major grocery store in our same state. We're the only black-owned brand in our whole state at that. Fifth Acres Coffee at Karen's Food in Harrisburg. Aw yeah. Grandfathers Against Racism, Dublin, Ireland. Yeah, Grandfathers Against Racism. What? I said Grandfathers Against Racism. I'm sorry, I can't hear you. Racism. What? Racism? We're against that. I know, we're Grandfathers Against Racism. My grandfather isn't racist. You know what, never mind, next meme. I know it's small, but I finally got the motivation to do my laundry. It's not much, but it's a small step in the right direction. See, not only did you do the laundry, but you also folded it and put it neatly in the shelves. Shoot, I don't know about you, but that's definitely an accomplishment I value. I adore my coffee guy. I always get a large coffee, and at first I'd walk in and he'd be like, "Large coffee, right?" But now he just does finger guns at me and goes, "Haha, large." And I'd be lying if I said that that wasn't the best part of my day. You see, it's the little things that count. Turkish garbage collectors opened a library library with all of the books people throw out in their trash. You see, that's how you reduce, reuse, and recycle. We love to see it. I ended up with this 11-year-old kid who had just started playing the game. While my other random teammates told him to shut up, I thought I'd be nice and teach him how to play, since I remember being an 11-year-old playing Halo 3, and it made my day when older people were nice to me. He was so happy someone talked to him, he even beatboxed for me. He did a Russian impression, and told me how Assassin's Creed is his favorite game series. Then he told me I'm the first person who wasn't mean to him. Hey, you see all them awards you got? You deserve them. Props to you for making this person's gaming experience a whole lot better. And if you've ever played games before, you know just how mean people can be. Honestly, chats are pretty much like, "You're garbage. You're trash, kid." It's all negativity. This is really good. 71 years apart. Oh man, you know what? She aged like wine. And you know what? I bet she could still shred it on the motorcycle. I just took a shave and a shower. It changed my whole mood. I went from being down to happy. I went outside and took a selfie. I hope you beautiful folks have a great night. Hey, like I said before, it's the little things that count. And you know what? They're definitely looking sharp. They have a great taste. They have a great smile. They're having a great day. And yeah, what's not to love? I haven't been having the best day today. Also having issues with my type 1 diabetes. This was extremely inspiring to see. Hey, my kid beat brain cancer. Yeah, I mean, there are some things in life that you just don't think you can beat, but truly anything is possible, and I'm glad you could take that away from this message. This is my boyfriend, and I want to celebrate him today. After being homeless and battling alcoholism for about 7 years, he's been sober for about 2 years now. He just secured a promotion as a main cook in a restaurant where he started off as a dishwasher. He's taken back control of his life, and not only is he doing that, he definitely deserves to be celebrated. In 2003, Steve Irwin was filming a documentary in Mexico when he heard via his boat's radio that 2 scuba divers were reported missing in the area. He called in a search plane, and his entire crew stopped filming to aid in the 2-day search and rescue operation, and he personally escorted the sole survivor to safety. You see, because that's what heroes do. This Indian man and I have an identical commute, but we have never spoken to each other. Like, we get on the same platform spot and everything. I worked from home yesterday, and today he jokingly said, "Where were you? I was lonely." It was a joke, but I almost cried, Lamal. Having a bad day? Just remember that time Obama lost it when he saw a baby dressed as the Pope. Excuse me. Oh snap. Michelle, do you see this? It's Pope Francis. Nice to meet you, Pope Francis. You look a lot younger in person. 3 little words. Just don't stop. I lost 363 in 20 months. Plastic 5 years ago. Life maintenance. 363 pounds. That is insane. If this man can grind, so can you. I don't tweet often. I only have 12 followers, but today was my final chemo session, and I want to tell everyone. Well, the 12 people at least. That 12 people you say. 7.8 million views. Well, I'm glad he got to tell his story. This man lost his 16-year-old son in a car wreck. He decided to donate his son's organs, including his heart. So the heart recipient sent his dad a surprise gift, a teddy bear with a recording of his son's heart. Oh, that is just so touching. Helping others. My dad, on the right, left his phone on the roof of his car and drove away. And of course it fell off while he was on a 6-lane interstate. Howard, on the left, saw the phone in the middle of the road, pulled over and got it. Everyone meet Howard the hero. Yay! Woohoo! Yeah, Howard! We love you, Howard! Praise be Howard! Yeah! I closed my first house today. I'm finally a homeowner. Hey, you did it. And not only that, but you got like the smooth ceiling as well. A lot of space. This is beautiful. Congratulations. In pain. Thank you very much for your kind service. This was my first time eating out alone since my husband passed. I was hoping I could get through it. Oh, you even got the single tear running down your face. That is beautifully sad, if that makes sense. I decided to embark on the biggest endeavor of my life so far, going to college. Yes, a proud member of Nashville State Community College. Bro's even got the shades on, like he's got style points and everything. He's gonna be perfect in college. I bought myself a house after 4 months of work and waiting out on my apartment lease. I moved in and slept my first night in it. When I was a boy in foster care, I used to think before sleep, someday I'll have my very own house and nobody will tell me I have to leave. And now that's true. Jessica McCarthy. At a NASA Earth meeting 10 years ago, a white male postdoc interrupted me to tell me that I didn't understand human drivers of fire, and that I definitely needed to read McCarty et al. I looked him in the eye, pulled my long hair back so he could read my name tag. I am McCarty et al. The dude who said that deserves to be fired. I feel like that's fair, right? Is that mean to say? I think that's fair. It's like going up and being like, what do you know about the theory of relativity? You know what? Read some Albert Einstein. That's precisely it. I am Albert Einstein. Like, just get this dude out of here. You know what's wild? Remembering that children hear things for the first time without context and are literally like, what? I just said, see you later, alligator, to a 4-year-old, and I think it was the first time they had ever heard that. They froze in their tracks, looked at me completely bewildered, and then replied, "See you later, chicken," and kept walking. My friend's 4-year-old put on a backyard puppet show for me. I was the sole audience member. Halfway through the show, she asked me if I liked it, and I replied, "I can't wait to see what's next. I'm on the edge of my seat." Hearing this, she carefully put down the puppets, came over to where I was sitting, and explained, "You can use the whole seat. It's more comfy." Aw, that is really sweet. I like that. A small joy in my life is that my sis is dating a guy with the same name as her cat and human. Nigel hates that we all call him Human Nigel. Well, I mean, how else are you gonna know which is which? Gonna ask 4 separate girls on dates to the same place at the same time, and when they arrive and realize what happened, I'm gonna come out and try and talk them into playing Dungeons and Dragons. Ah, you see, now that's a good move. Your profile picture matches the idea perfectly. It's like, that's big brain. My mate wasn't going to his graduation due to his parents being away, so we took a budget graduation photo and stepped in as mom and dad, because that is what friends do. Although I gotta say, I like mom's beard way more than I like dad's mustache. Meet Jax. He's the official stamp licker at the post office here in the Scottish village of Portree on the island of Skye. He works every day where he attentively waits for customers who can approach for a free stamp lick at the counter. Is it the most sanitary? Maybe not. But Jax is good at his job, gosh darn it. Give him a raise. Matter of fact, make him the manager. Almost 10 years ago, I immigrated and started college as a homeless student. Today, I closed on a house. This is home. Yo, I don't think people understand just how big of a flex buying a home is. That is property. That is opportunity. That is a life. And like this person said, it's home. Seriously, something beautiful, something impressive, something to be proud of. All around, it makes me smile. I hope it makes you smile too. I have ADHD and I have always had a hard time through school, especially being online. Now I can proudly say that I am an upper division nursing student. Aw yeah, getting good grades and saving lives. We love to see it. Anonymous asked, "You support gay rights? How are you straight?" Okay, I support animal rights too. Do I look like a freaking armadillo to you? Fair enough. Dutch police evacuating elderly couple during flood. Oh, now that's sweet. Although the husband does kind of look like, "Man, I wanted to go swimming today." My kid discovered that you can photocopy anything, and now he's trying to prank me. He left a sock on the floor. Wait, what? Okay, that's a good prank. All right, that's pretty good. He might accidentally run out all the printer's ink, but you know what? I think this is worth it. I've suffered from depression and anxiety my whole life. My parents would constantly get on me for my messy room. Today I changed. I'm still depressed, but ever so slightly happier. I don't know if it's for everyone, but a clean room does kind of help me organize my own mind. This person should definitely feel good. It just helps. I went to Target today and I was buying all of my students' supplies for the upcoming school year, and I was pushing a full cart of massive amounts of stuff, and this lady stops me and says, "Are you a teacher?" So I say yes, and she says, "I don't care the price. I'll pay for it all." People helping people. It doesn't get better than that. 30 years old and I accomplished a dream. Today was my first day teaching. See, not only is he teaching, but he's also teaching math and functions, and honestly, that is impressive in itself. A small win, but 9 years ago to this day, I was admitted to the hospital for anorexia, and now 9 years and counting, I'm relapse free. Happy and healthy, we love to see it. Pediatric surgeon Robert Perry leaves drawings to the children he operated on. He does this so that the scar does not remain the last memory of the operation. He has already drawn over 10,000 drawings. Robert Perry is an absolute hero. I wonder what his story is. I wonder if he's like, "Mom said I had to be a surgeon, but I wanted to go to art school. So you know what? I'm gonna go my own way." I mean, I'm sure that's not his real story, but honestly, this is just really cool. Overcoming my anxiety and completing my largest project. I usually work smaller. This piece was out of my comfort zone. But you know what he did? He followed his Nike shirt and he just did it. And you know what? He executed it perfectly. He came back with his new friend. Hey, can she come with? Hey, wait, that's cool and all, but wait, why does the deer have a leash around its neck? Is that actually someone's pet? Can we domesticate deer? Hold up, now I want a deer. My nan has dementia, and every day she meets my dog for the first time and falls in love with him over and over again. I managed to catch one of those moments. You see the love in that smile? It's so good. My autistic son says very few words, but today he said hug and then wrapped his arms around me. I almost cried for about 15 minutes. Hey, you know what? I don't even blame you. That's a really big deal. I heard my husband whispering to our daughter about ordering something on Amazon for her. Then I came home from the grocery store to this. You know what they say, like father banana, like daughter banana. What do you mean nobody says that? Well, it's still cool. Made some big dietary changes this year, and I'm really starting to like the direction I'm headed in. 70 pounds do people not understand how much 70 pounds is? Congratulations, you look like a completely different person, not gonna lie. I, and I hope you feel really good about your accomplishment. Nothing earth-shaking, but I finally paid off the loan on my first car. Hey, and now it's yours. It's subtle, but it deserves to be celebrated. Cars go brr, 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 brr. The homeowner said that this buck shows up every day, so they gave him a bed too. I mean, it's only fair. I mean, if all the other pets get a bed, then the buck deserves a bed too. My childhood dog, Ty, died a while ago, and I was so sad because I didn't have any pictures of him. I was going through some old stuff, and I found his old ball and a picture of him on my old DS. Excuse me while I cry my tears of happiness of being able to see him one more time. Aww. Hey, rest in peace, buddy. Adopted a rescue today. Hey, this is the start of a whole life filled with love. Just drove past a little boy with a lemonade stand. I wasn't going to stop, but he looked at me and deadass started miming himself throwing a lasso at my car and then pulling me in. I didn't have a choice. It's a lawless land out here in the West. But now I have lemonade. Hey, that kid is a businessman. He knows how to make the deals work. My grandfather always had candy in his pockets, and one time when I got really sick and I was in the hospital, my dad told him not to give me any candy. He pulled out his pockets to show me he hadn't even brought any, and I got really sad. But as soon as my dad walked out of the room, he then proceeds to take off his hat and had 2 chewy chocolate candy taffies and 2 orange Fanta taffies. And I'll never forget the happiness and surprise that I felt in that moment for the rest of my life. I'm a 46-year-old dad, and I absolutely love playing this with my 13-year-old son. Don't get caught up over losing loot to a raider or a reaper. It's just part of the game. Let your kid set the quest, or decide to attack a fort or a tornado, and just have fun being pirates for an evening. I take the helm and keep us on course. He works the cannons, and he's an excellent shot. It's an awesome game to bond over, and it's a great way to talk about how not to be a jerk online, how to deal with disappointment, how to work as a team, and how to make alliances. Not to mention how to be a gracious winner. He loves to help new players and will upend a planned evening to help some newbie finish a tall tale. It's a great game to play with your kids. Now, if that's not a good review, I don't know what is. I don't even know what the game is, but shoot, I want to play it. 2 years later and I'm still a baddie. You can't kill me. Not only beating cancer, but freaking beating genetics. Look, so stylish. Mwah, so pretty. 9 months sober today. You see, now that's an accomplishment worth celebrating. Kudos. Me and my wife both woke up randomly at 2 a.m. yesterday. Instead of going back to bed, we spent the new few hours in the dark chatting and laughing about random crap we've been through over the years. It's a nice reminder why being married to your best friend is lit. And with that, everyone, that concludes this episode of r/Made Me Smile. Seriously, did you believe it was going to be that heartwarming? I mean, I read this subreddit all the time, but it's really sweet. Anyways, if you enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like down below, and don't forget to press the subscribe button and hit the notification bell to be notified of all of our easy peasy uploads. I'm your host, Baker the David, and I can't wait to see you in the next video. So till then, peace out and 3 thumbs up. See ya!